So nobody can really say that Donald Trump is racist anymore, especially if you're black. A black person saying Donald Trump is racist against black people would be like saying that Barack Obama is racist against black people. In fact, Barack Obama is probably more racist against black people than Donald Trump is. I mean, three low-life, disgusting black basketball players who were facing 10 years in prison in China, who played for UCLA for shoplifting. These guys were about to get shafted for shoplifting in China by the Chinese. And Donald Trump personally took time out of his Asian trip. I mean, this guy, took time, like literally, to even think about these three hooligans, these three rats, these three dogs, these three, ghetto kings, these three niggas, if you like. Trump took time to speak to the Chinese president or secretary general, whatever Xi Jinping, and said to Xi Jinping, look, would you please give us back these three basketball players? I know what they did is wrong. We will deal with them. Bring them back. You have nothing to worry about. We will deal with them. I promise. And Xi Jinping gave him to him. And these three rats come on television. They thank President Trump because he did say, how you want to bet these guys will thank. I'm surprised they did thank President Trump. I'm surprised they didn't curse him out or something like that. But if it was me, I would have let them stay in China and let the Chinese do what they want. Because, I'm thinking to myself, these young bucks need to be taught a lesson, especially these black guys. I'm black, and I burn inside when I hear that these three black people went to China, a developing country, from the United States. These guys don't need to steal anything. They got money, they've got the education, and they go steal from the Chinese. Like, why would you do something like that? What makes you so dishonorable and so disgusting that you could do something like that? But that's not what this video is about. You can watch my other video where I said President Trump should have let those idiots rot in a Chinese prison. But President Donald Trump, y'all calling him racist? I'm probably more racist against black people than Donald Trump. And I'm as black as the night sky above. So how can you say that if this guy, people can always say, oh, it's all blah, 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 but they can say whatever they want. But this man takes time out of his busy schedule in Asia to talk to Xi Jinping and to say, look, Mr. Xi Jinping, Mr. Xi, because I know the Asians, they go by their last name and then their first name is last, so it's Xi, not Mr. Ping, so it's Mr. Xi. Mr. Xi, look, just release these guys, negotiate, and the Chinese are tough negotiators. It didn't take 2 seconds. You have to negotiate hard with these guys, so he takes time. Look at him. Look at these nasty people. Look at them there, coming back from... These people should be locked up in a Chinese prison for stealing. These people should be locked up in a Chinese prison. Why would you go with that? Look at him. Look at him there. Hang on, let me turn it up.
And President Trump for your efforts to bring us home.
Now, tomorrow, President Trump's focus is really going to shift to his top domestic...
Okay, yeah. Well, they all came back to America, and they basically said, yeah, thank you, President Trump. Because Donald Trump basically said on Twitter, look, how much you want to bet that these guys are going to even say thank you? Listen, if he didn't do that, these three bucks would not have said a thing. These three would not have said a thing. And let me tell you, these three probably do not like Donald Trump. You think they like Trump? These are the kind of people who would kneel during the anthem, and then you go to a country and you go and steal from the Chinese. This is a developing, yeah, they say it's a first world country. It's not a first world country. China's a developing nation. It's a very good developing nation, but you can't come to from the United States. You're rich, and then you steal. That would almost be like a rich person stealing from a poor person. That would be like a person from Beverly Hills going into Watts and stealing from somebody who lives in Watts or South Central Los Angeles. How could you do something like that? These people are low-life scum. If I were Donald Trump, I wouldn't have wasted my time with these three. I'll get them free. No. Leave them there. But Donald Trump ain't no racist, because no racist would have done that. You think a racist would have done something like that? You think George Wallace would have done something like that? You think Ku Klux Klan would have done something like that? Take time out of their busy schedule to make a hard negotiation with Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, to get these three hooligans out of a Chinese jail and bring them back to the States? No racist would do that. Not even a non-racist would do that. So you can't say Trump, this guy cares about America. He cares about Americans, whether they're good or bad or whatever. He wants the best for all Americans. He's going to do it, whether you good or bad, whether you deserve it or don't deserve it, white, black, whatever. Donald Trump loves America and Americans. He's doing this because these are Americans. They are in distress. They need help. They need to get back. You know, China would probably chop off their head, and that's just not what the Constitution of America says. These guys are Americans. They need to be tried constitutionally by the American judicial system, and Donald Trump says, bring them to the America. These aren't terrorists. Bring them back. This ain't Osama bin Laden or Mohammed Atta or whatever. Bring them back. Yes, they did wrong, but they're Americans, so we need to bring them back and have them tried by the American system, not by the Chinese system, which is brutal as hell, or the Filipino system or whatever. Those Asian countries are rough. They were facing 10 years for shoplifting. Nobody gets 10 years for shoplifting unless you've shoplifted a million times, maybe. So Trump did this because these are Americans. He cares about all Americans. So stop saying Donald Trump is racist, you fools. Stop saying Donald Trump is racist. He could have let them niggas right there. I would have. If I was the president, I would have let him stay right there in China and get the full brunt of the Chinese law. I would have said, do what you want. You don't want them here. We got enough of these hooligans as it is. We don't want more of them. You stay there. That's it. This is the Arana Nation. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. The only way you can become a citizen of the Arana Nation, it's not by getting a passport or a visa or a landed or any of that stuff. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. So don't be an illegal alien and watch my videos and don't hit that subscribe button. If you like my videos and you've watched them more than once, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much.